Hi everyone, it's Mike McCarthy here from Kookaburra Cricket and Kookaburra Cup. Here finally is your Kookaburra Cup update. There's a lot of information here. This video is probably going to go for about 15 minutes, but I am going to basically talk a lot about the teams and who are in the teams. So it's very much a kind of muster information video. So it's important to watch. I'm also going to talk about the sponsors because they are just really important. You know me, I bang on about the sponsors because if we don't have sponsors, then we don't have a competition. Simple as that. I've also got a colouring in competition thanks to our sponsors, just to keep the kids a little bit busy this year and get them thinking cricket. I'm going to talk about the teams and also the importance of managers because I need a manager for each development and competition team this year. For those that are newbies, we'll talk a little bit about the shirts and the caps, and then I'll cover off the start date, which, to be fair, isn't overly exciting at this stage. Also, I just want to say thank you very much for all of those that sort of put out some nice words. I had an unfortunate instance recently where I busted my wrist. Here we go. Look at this. This gives you an example where you just never know what's going to happen. Look at that metal I've got in my wrist. Yowza. Just simply fell over picking up a tennis ball and bam, smashed it in about 8 places. So it's quite sore right now, but hey, we'll push through it. Thanks to our sponsors, guys, Buffett and Thompson, Carl Howie. These guys give us 10 grand a year and they've been doing it consistently. So amazing people, buying, selling houses. Contact Carl. He's down at Kookaburra Cup every night. Guys at Cricket Express, buy your cricket equipment from these guys. They give us shirts and caps each year, which cost thousands of dollars. Financial Lifestyle, myself, if you want an insurance review, you want any advice, talk to me about it. Doesn't cost you anything. I'm here to help. Anything to do with insurances. Kookaburra, yeah, just buy Kookaburra equipment, please. We love it when we see Kookaburra stuff all around the place. Yeah, they've been helping us out incredibly. These chaps here, new sponsors this year, Suss and Grace, interior designers and home stages. They're helping out the club through cash contributions and also in regards to helping out our membership with deals, especially on Samsung products. So if you're looking to buy some Samsung whiteware or phones or whatever, then give us a call and they can help you out. More about that sponsorship arrangement to come. Torpedo 7, of course, they've been helping us out as well quite a lot with prizes, etc. And they've got a great deal at the moment, 50% off. There's actually a voucher on kookaburracup.co.nz. Now I'm going to go into that right now. Kookaburra Cup, especially for those newbies, kookaburracup.co.nz. There's a link to it on the Takapuna Cricket website. It's a page dedicated to Kookaburra Cup. So every week we post the draw for the Kookaburra for the Kookaburra Cup competition grade, and this is just a reminder of the field layout. There's also some great little videos here on how to bowl, learn how to bowl and how to hold the bat. So there's some real good stuff here. We've also got this video link here, link to the Torpedo 7 voucher. So there is there. If you click on that, that's 50% off. That goes until the 16th of November. Share that with anyone that you want, friends and family. No problems at all. The more we spend there, good chance they will actually. We've actually got if we get a certain amount, then they will actually give us some cash. So that's really cool. We've got here details of general information, 9 in a team for managers, and also the COVID refund policy. So I think it's more than 3 games, you can apply for $7.50 a game back. That if more than 3 games are cancelled because of COVID. Indoor nets, if you want to go to the indoor nets, under 10 rules, partnership cricket rules is a style of cricket that we play if you're short. If the two teams are short players, and also the colouring in competition. Let's click on that. Rightio, next item on the agenda. So this is really just to just for you guys as parents, just to try and keep the kids a little bit busy. What we've done is myself and from Financial Lifestyle and Carl Howie. Hopefully that link's working okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. So you can print that off as a PDF. We've put together this. We just sort of decided to do this today, just for a bit of a laugh. But begin to win 10 prizes of $20. It's not much for us, but it's a lot for the kids. So if you're between year 1 and 2, you got 5 chances to win, and between year 3 and 4, you got 5 chances to win. If you've got some kids in those age groups that aren't playing cricket, then get them to fill it in as well. It's no problem at all. So you just got to fill in a few sponsorship questions down the end and just decorate that picture how you want. If Carl and I, just a little bit of a tip, Carl from Barfoot and Thompson, myself from Financial Lifestyle, are actually judging this. So the more you mention us, perhaps maybe we'll sort of be a little bit biased. There we go, managers and teams. Let's get on to that. So I'm just going to go through the teams for the competition and development squad. Now we've put them together, and because we could be, we're definitely not starting cricket this Friday on the 12th. We may, who knows, we might start on the 19th, but we need to know who's going to turn up. Now, one way to find out who's going to turn up is for one person to tell me if their teams are short. So a manager's role is very, very easy, okay, because all the communication around where you're playing and if we're playing, if there's weather delays or anything like that, is communicated from myself at the club via text. There's also a little message on Kookaburra Cup .co.nz. I'll just see if I can find that while I'm talking to you. And that's also quite handy to look at to sort of yeah, it just runs along the top of kookaburracup.co.nz, and that'll, if it's rainy, then we will actually say, hey, listen, we're monitoring the weather. We'll make a call at like 2 o'clock, and you can have a look there. So there's not a lot of effort required to be a team manager. All we need you to do is be the central point of call that people in your team phone to say if you can't make it. Okay, so we need a manager for that purpose. If your team is, say, at 6 or 5, then on the night, then you need to tell me, and then I arrange for some new players to join you from the development squad. Okay, so it's pretty easy, and especially when we're starting and we don't know what conditions we're going to start under, then it's really important that I've got everyone communicating with the manager. So, for example, here, this is Team Sri Lanka. So we've got manager Sam. So basically, Sam, if you can contact me and say, yep, I'm keen to be a manager, then what'll happen is I will then send a text out to all of Team Sri Lanka's players and let them know Sam's number. So you guys contact Sam if you don't want to come or you can't make it one particular night. Okay, let's crack through it. So Team Bangladesh, there we go. They're the names, just for privacy reasons. I've sort of blocked out the last name. And in a muster, we would normally announce this all anyway. So Team England, there we go. You got 7 players. Yeah, Bangladesh, so they're down 6. And I'll just sort of go back for a second. I just want to explain one of the reasons why I've let these teams be a little bit short is because when we open up, I know we're going to get lots more registrations. So though these will fill in these teams, and also it gives you an opportunity to actually go out to friends and say, hey, look, how would you like to be in our cricket team? Because you can just, when they register, they can say, I want to be in Team Sri Lanka, and then we'll just instantly drop them into Team Sri Lanka. So do that. It's a good opportunity for you guys to recruit some people on behalf of us as well, which would be great, and to also fill up these teams. And I also want to get another team to even them up as well. There we go. There's Team England. We've got Team New Zealand here, and that's all a Willow Park team. These are the cap numbers as well, guys, down the side here. You all should know your cap numbers because that has been announced in the confirmation of your registrations. The emails went out to everyone on the 1st and 24th of October. I think there's about 3 players that I haven't done a confirmation of registration to, but I'll contact you guys individually. And there we go, Team Australia, all Campbell's Bay. Guys, John and Julie are going to manage there. Team Jamaica, a bit of a mixture of Milford and St. Joe's. Now, the other thing to remember is that your players, your children may It might not look like they're playing with their friends that they put them down to. 99% of the time, we have actually managed to do that, so it's really good. One of the reasons why you might not be playing with who you requested is because the person you requested to play with has not re-registered, and there is quite a lot of them, okay, for various reasons, and it's completely understandable. But those people who haven't re-registered are going to miss out on who they want to play with. Okay, so we have been able to accommodate pretty much everyone's interest in terms of who they want to play for. It's just if you're not playing with your people, then that you mentioned it's because they haven't re-registered. South Africa, there we go, mix of Willow Park and Forest Hill Kids. West Indies, a manager to be confirmed there, so put your hand up. Zimbabwe, full team of 8. There we go, need a manager for them. That's Ryan down the bottom, just in case my photo is actually covering that. And then Team Netherlands, and we've got Theodore Lineman down the bottom there. And also need a manager. So manager required for the development squad. So development squad, not a lot of work needs to be done for you guys because the development squad always turn up at the same place. But like I said, for the sake of when we start, I need to know who's turning up and who's not turning up. So I need you guys to report into your manager, and I need a manager for the development squad. It's also going to be easy for us to actually get the kit or new shirts and new caps out to people without everyone crowding around us. So we can actually basically have the manager help us out with that. Team down are all girls team. Sophie Hill down the bottom there. And we've got Team Guptill manager. I've sort of pointed as Adrian. Good on you, mate. Team Monroe, Carmel looking after that lot. A few newbies in there. And we've got Ben looking after Team Nisham. Now, with the development squad, what we've done is we've actually we do put them in with friends and also with schools, but it's also very much age related as well because the skill level between year 1 to like a year 3 can actually be quite different. So now remember, those in the development squad, if you don't want to be in the development squad, tell me and I'll put you into a team. You just need to be able to bowl, get the ball down the other end. Okay, there's a really good video on kookaburracup.co.nz to teach you how to bowl that you can do in the backyard. But if we've got this wrong, tell us now. Right, and that goes right throughout the whole season as well. If any stage your child is bored with being in the development squad, tell us, and then we can move them across into the development squad. O'Donnell, named after Will and Robbie O'Donnell, who also play with the Aces and also the Pirates, the men's premier team at Takapuna Cricket. Max O'Dowd team actually plays for the men's premier team here at Takapuna Cricket and also stars in Team Netherlands. Yeah, she plays for Netherlands, which is kind of interesting. And of course, Williamson, we need a team for those guys. Rightio, hats and shirts. I guess you guys, most of you know who are returning that, you've got the same shirts. So it's this one here. So these shirts here are provided. It's got a bit tight over lockdown, I must say, this one. So these shirts are provided for you. If you've already got one and it fits, then you probably don't need a new one, to be fair, because I think they keep their colour really well, these shirts. So you don't need a new one. They're exactly the same as last year. If you do want a new one, that's cool. We'll just have to work that out and see what the rules are. Maybe team managers can help us out with that. Don't email me and ask me to put a size, something aside, a size across for you, because I haven't even got my hands on the shirts yet, and it's just a bit of a coordination nightmare. Unless you want to be in charge of looking after the shirts, then put your hand up. These are the caps, guys. They do have a number on the back of them, so that number correlates to the runs that you score and also the wickets that you get out as a bowler in the competition grade, and you get points that are attributed to your number, and those points are averaged out with your school, and that winning school wins the Kookaburra Cup. Interesting, eh? So there we go. And those stats are published on kookaburracup.co.nz. Incidentally, guys, if you know someone that wants a job as a photographer this year, they do need to have a half decent camera. Someone that perhaps is doing photography, say a teenager, and at school might be a good idea. They can come down and we will pay them for the night. So yeah, we love having a decent photographer. Rightio, guys. Start dates. So yeah, like I said, it's a little bit disappointing here in the start. The 12th is not going to happen. 19th maybe, but hey, let's see how it goes. That's all we can say at this stage, unfortunately. The reason why and then while we're late in telling you this, is that even though there was an announcement early last week, we didn't know till late Friday that we couldn't play on the 12th, and it's because of the equipment sharing rules. So Sports New Zealand lobby the government, and then they are lobbying them at the moment to open up for golf, tennis, and cricket. Um, they give information down to New Zealand Cricket, who then disseminate that to ACA, who make up rules for Takapuna Cricket and all the other clubs. And what we found out at the end of it was that you can't be sharing balls during a game or any equipment for that matter. Now, you may see some people down at the clubs in the cricket nets playing and practicing. That is because they all have their own ball. They bowl it in the nets, they go retrieve their ball, they take it back, and they bowl it in again. So there's no equipment sharing. So the hardball people can actually practice. We can't practice because we can't practice in the nets. Simple as that. So in regards to the dates, we do have a COVID-19 refund policy, which is on kookaburracup.co.nz. So don't be too stressed. You're not going to miss out on anything. Plus, with a free cap and shirt and $105 for registration, you're not actually paying a lot really compared to other clubs and other sports for that matter. But we are looking at putting in some extra dates. We will definitely be extending the season out by 1 week in 2022. We will be unlikely extending it this side of Christmas because it gets really hard with our coaching resource because we can't actually provide that resource, so we don't necessarily extend it out. We might actually put in some extra dates or start the competition a little bit earlier next year. So that's basically how it rolls. So guys, in summary, yeah, look, try get your friends to register if you need, especially if you need to top up in your in your team. Go out to your friends. If you hear of people that are struggling with money and they do want to play, then get them to contact me or from Financial Lifestyle and myself. My business is part of our sponsorship. We like to look after those that are going through tough times. All right. So let me know. Also, I need managers to confirm that they're keen to be a manager and also those to put their hand up to be a manager. And also, don't forget to support our sponsors. Okay, buy Kookaburra from Cricket Express, buy houses from Barfoot and Thompson. Any insurance advice, talk to me from Financial Lifestyle. I think that's about it from me, guys. I've rabbited on enough. Starting to get a sore throat, feeling a little bit thirsty. So I'll catch you later, guys, and we'll see you on the boundary as soon as we can. Adios. Catch you later.